we fed these fish every single day. They had issues being overweight, so they're on a diet, but we feed them enough that they're not interested in swimming after the sardines and eating something that can swim away. The sardines don't know that, though. They don't know they're not on the menu, so they're going to stay really, really close together. In this school, we have about 13,000 fish. The way we know that number, by the way, there's an intern at the aquarium that comes in every morning and counts them for college credit. Looks very good on the resume. And you can see that mahi-mahi right there getting very interested in the sardines, and it's now golden with stripes. You see that, folks? It was silver a second ago. Those fish can change their color when they get excited. No one's exactly sure why they do that, but it might be a way of coordinating with other fish as they chase through that school to grab their meal. And these sardines right here, those 13,000 fish, what they're doing with this schooling behavior is playing the odds. Because the more friends you have that look exactly like you, the more likely one of your friends will get eaten and not you. They're looking out for number one fish. And also with 13,000 fish, that's 26,000 eyes looking for where predators are coming from. And they have special organs on the side of their head that sense pressure in the water. So when their sardine friends in the school turn, they can feel that turn and turn on a dime. They can also sense the pressure wave of the mahi-mahi or the tuna swimming through them and get out of the way as well. So they, as you can see, they give plenty of personal space to the other fish in here. And this schooling behavior, folks, is so effective that the oldest sardine ever caught was 25 years old. Imagine that, kids, 25 years in school. That could be your future, too. Now, those fish, you would think you could just swim through that school, open up your mouth, and grab one. But like I mentioned, they're always trying to get out of your way. And if you're a tuna, if you're a mahi-mahi, your mouth is big enough to grab only one fish at a time. So let's try this out. Pick one fish in that school and follow it for 10 seconds. Hurry up. I'll wait, by the way. Who out there is still following their same fish? We're about 6 seconds in, very honest gentlemen here in the front. Otherwise, the rest of the group, about 1,000 of you, had a really hard time. Interesting. So these, interesting. We now have two schools in this exhibit. Half of them are down on the bottom, the other half near the surface. That's something that these fish do out there in the wild, folks, is they try to get these schools down to smaller and smaller numbers so they're easier to pick one. You can see right here that some of the fish are really realizing why it's smart to stay in that school. So you can see, we might see another curtain call for them right here. Fantastic, and you may have noticed there was at least three stragglers up near the surface. So parents out there, if you could quickly talk about life and death and nutrient cycling, how we're all connected, that'd be fantastic. You know, Lion King stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, man. So kids, you know, you've heard from your parents, stay in school, there's an extra reason. If you got mahi-mahi, you start playing the playground, grab all your friends, keep them close together. Yeah, I'm going to be very, very sad to inform the intern that there's 12,999 fish in this school in just a little bit. Fortunately, the sardines, they're very, very quick on a dime, just like a gazelle versus a cheetah. And anyway, let me wrap up and have a conclusion, and we can just ignore what's about to happen, right? Actually, perfect little segue. Who out there, like our mahi-mahi, enjoy eating seafood? Anyone out there like eating this stuff? Okay, you're a lot like these animals in here as well. My goodness, there are sardines just held out. Barely avoided. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know what's happening there in the middle. Unfortunately, we don't yet have slow motion instant replay here at the aquarium, but I do see a few little shimmering scales in the water, and so I believe that sardine is now a mahi-mahi. It's a way of scaling up in life, as it were. In any case, now that we're all thinking about dinner, right, and how you are what you eat, in this case a sardine for that mahi-mahi, I should have mentioned there's low predation in here, not no, there's flow. It's hard to turn off mahi-mahi or tuna mode, and you just saw that right there. That's why we have 13,000 fish, lots of friends still. But in any case, we enjoy eating seafood. Let me tell you something very quickly, though, that people are finding with some of the big fish out there, especially big bluefin tuna, like you see right here in the middle of those bullet-shaped fish. Because, folks, what people have found out there, what scientists have found, is that about 90% of the big fish out there, 90% of them are simply gone. If you're wondering where they went, it's very simple. We ate them. No matter how fast they swam, we had a woohoo there in the back. All right, fantastic. Should be a little bit more somber than that, all right? So, turns out we eat a lot of seafood, and a lot of these animals currently can't keep up with us. But don't worry, there are 2 tools you can use in your everyday life to help these fish out. One of those tools is a Seafood Watch consumer guide. I have one here in my back pocket. These work like a stoplight. There's a green, a yellow,